Pallavi, finishing school for girls. When Pallavi starts a grooming school for girls, all of them came and changed into girls. They sat on chairs. I put on white sleeveless kameez and salwa with matching jewelries. I welcomed them and invited them to pay offering to Amba Mata. I told them that for me you are all girls and I will always call you by your female name only. You will have to develop the skill of observation so that you can learn different aspects of womanhood minutely and perfect the same by practice. One thing you have to do consistently is practice. Practice and practice. First of all, I want to tell you that you must have one role model and dreaming of becoming like her. The role model can be anyone, your mother, sister, girlfriend, bhabhi, brother's wife, teacher, film actress, businesswomen etc. But I strongly feel that you must have a role model. It helps you a lot. I have for you lot many magazines on women and many CDs, DVDs which you can take home and study. If you are not going to get privacy in your home, you may stay here and study or practice and no one will disturb you. Choice is yours. I will also give you reliable resources available on internet. I want each one of you to be the best girl in all respect. Whenever you get chance, see TV serials, film, try to learn everything about feminine behavior, expressions, hairstyles etc. You also try to see female news announcer, anchors of chat show, dance shows and musical show. Attentively watch how they present themselves. Remember that when you cross-dress you are only woman, totally and completely think like a woman. In short, you will have ample guidance about cross-dressing so that you can present yourself as girls to outside world and become acceptable. At no point of time you are going to have cheap, indecent behavior, otherwise I will remove you from my class. You have to earn a respect and maintain. Now let us start with our training. I will start with fundamentals first, so that you get proper understanding of why it is done for what you are going to do it. You are not going to take any notes because I am going to give you the material, you just observe and listen attentively. Today I will take following topics. 1. Basic steps for simple Garba dance, 20 minutes. 2. Relaxation techniques, 10 minutes. 3. Drink ample water for smooth and glowing skin. 4. Types of women's faces. 5. Women body sizes. 6. Difference between man and woman. 1. Basic steps for simple Garba dance. In life, every now and then you get a chance of doing Garba, our traditional folk dance. Expertise in Garba participation will help you a lot. While moving along in circle, depending upon the song, a woman gets a chance to express herself in many different ways. You will also get a practice of moving in different style of walking, swaying your hips in attractive and rhythm, and lastly but importantly, facial expression. You must also sing Garba song while participating, which will take you in different moods. When I show you DVDs of Garba dance, please keenly try to observe very closely genetic, real women, how they move in Garba dance and their body language. Today I will first show you basic steps of Teen Tali Garba dance type, one of the most popular types of Garba dance in Gujarat, as all of you know. Then you will practice with me. Once I am sure you have learnt properly, from there I will ask you to practice at your own. After 1 month I will organize small function at my place and you will participate in that as girls, but your supporting family member will also be present and dance along with you. In future, in every function they will be present and they should try to bring more family members or your friends to encourage you. Try S is an educational, social and support group for heterosexual crossdressers, their partners, the spouses of married crossdressers, their families and friends. All of them were busy with Garba dance practice for some time. 2. Relaxation techniques. All the while you were feeling one or more of emotion like guilt of doing something bad, hurting feelings of near and dear ones, helplessness, frustration etc. due to your cross-dressing liking. This leads to blockage of healthy energies of the body and mind, causing tension, irritability and anger, so you will have to learn how to relax your body and mind. I will show and guide you through SABASAN and breathing exercise. I have audio and video clips, which you can take home and copy the same and then return me. This is to be done regularly, at least once in a day. All girls listened, observed and practiced breathing exercise and then Sabasana. 3. Drink ample water for smooth and glowing skin. Majority of us drinks much less water than what is required by our body. Due to our daily activities and internal reactions on food by chemicals inside our body, toxins are generated. In general, these toxins are removed from body in the form of exhaled gases from nose, urine from kidney, stool from rectum, some discharge from eye and ear, and as perspiration from skin. Due to our way of living, we are always either under fan or air conditioner, so the perspiration is less and the skin loses shining. When you drink ample water and at the same time reduce timing of under fan or in air conditioning, there will be more perspiration and comparatively more toxin is thrown away from body. Please remember your body cells and tissues also need water. All these result in smooth and glowing skin. 4. Types of women faces. It is the most important and prominent part of female body. It is the first thing looked upon by anybody. Your hairstyles, eye and face makeup and your expression is visible to outside world through your face. Basically, woman's face can be round, oval, oblong, heart, diamond or triangle types. Let us look at the pictures of the different types of faces. Pallavi shows pictures of different face types. She described in details characteristics of each type of face. In the same way she described about different body sizes and how man and woman differs in face, shoulder and neck lines, fat distribution etc. The first day of training was completed. Nobody wanted to leave place and requested Pallavi that they want to stay there for practicing dance as they are not likely to get freedom at their place. Pallavi allowed them and she went for her own work with instruction to them that if they need help she is there only and can be come. In similar way she took each topic of her syllabus during the training period. Pallavi, second year of college. Pallavi begins her second year of college. Before college reopened, I attended marriage ceremony at Sanjay's native place and I enjoyed the whole stay very much. Sanjay's relatives accepted me, but his father was very much annoyed because of my behavior and was quite against his family members for accepting me. Sanjay told me not to worry about his father. Masi asked me, now that college has reopened, what you intend to do? Will you start going to college as girl from the very first day or only on days like last year? Me, from Navratri I will start going to college as girl daily. For some time I just want to see if my friends wants me to continue as girl. When they were discussing, the phone rang up. I picked up the phone. Smita was online. Smita: Pallavi, you will continue like last year this year also? Me: what do you wish? Smita: actually I am thinking that for first 2 weeks you should come in gents clothes and once again in presence of our friends I create a situation and then I make you accept that you will come to college as girls every day. Me: can you not arrange in such a way that from Navratri I come like last year, but after that I must come as girl only on daily basis till end of last year of college? Smita: I can arrange. But daily you will attend your beauty parlor as girl only. Me, yes, that I'm going to continue. I started attending college in gents clothes. In first week of September, there was a birthday of Nidhi and Smita started playing games. From the group of our 30 friends playing game, one boy and one girl will be punished as per the wish of the group. At the end of the game it was declared that Pratik and Reshma have lost and they will be punished. Punishment is that Pratik, like last year, must come in college as girl only, but this time on daily basis, and we think he has started liking it, and on those days Reshma must protect her. If Reshma wishes she can come in gents clothes, but it is not compulsory. This punishment is from first day of Navratri. I told the arrangement to Masi at night. She told me that now you are going to be completely living the life of a woman from Navratri, so first let us meet and work out the whole plan of transition medically and legally. I agreed. Masi took Dr. Kusum's appointment and I went with Masi to her clinic in female dress as usual. Pallavi. Explanation of treatment. Pallavi visits Dr. Kusum to learn about sexual reassignment surgery. Dr. Kusum is not happy with progress of mine. She told Masi, the breast area has become soft but proper development is not there. You take a final decision so that I can increase female hormone dose. At this rate it will take another 2.5 to 3 years to develop breast of proper size. Masi discussed with me and informed Dr. Kusum to increase dose to go for final stage to prepare for sex change operation. Dr. Kusum, I want to discuss various issues related to sex change operation. It will require 2/3 sessions each of about 1 to 2 hours duration with Pallavi. It is better that you also remain present. Masi, tell me, when can I bring Pallavi to you? Dr. Kusum, any time in next week, preferably in afternoon. Masi, is it okay on next Wednesday around 2 p.m? Dr. Kusum, yes, fine. Should I fix the appointment? Masi, yes. We will definitely come. Session -1. When they arrived at Dr. Kusum's clinic, they were informed that doctor is waiting for them and you can go directly in her consulting room. They entered room and Dr. Kusum greeted them. Dr. Kusum, Pallavi, we are going to take some major decision which is going to affect your entire life from now on, so I want both of you to understand clearly what it all means to go for sex change operation. Pallavi, yes, I understand. Please explain to me. Dr. Kusum, Pallavi, do you know what those persons feel after going through sex change operation? Pallavi, utter joy and feeling of completely becoming woman. Dr. Kusum, there is more than that. Let us see what research says. Most of the patients tracked down some years after their surgery were contented with what they had done and only a few regretted it. But in every other respect, they were little changed in their psychological condition. They had much the same problems with relationships, work, and emotions as before. The hope that they would emerge now from their emotional difficulties to flourish psychologically had not been fulfilled. We saw the results as demonstrating that just as these men enjoyed cross-dressing as women before the operation, so they enjoyed cross-living after it. But they were no better in their psychological integration or any easier to live with. Pallavi, okay. I will try my best to adapt to the situation. Dr. Kusum, do you really know how the SRS, sex reassignment process for male, actually works? Pallavi, no, only some vague idea. Dr. Kusum, sexual reassignment surgery is only one step in a long and expensive process. For men it involves dressing in public as a woman and undergoing electrolysis to remove facial hair, hormone treatment, electrolysis to remove hair on the genitals and prepare the genital tissue to be used to create a pseudo-vagina, removal of the penis and testes, creation of the pseudo-vagina, creation of an opening for the urethra, and cosmetic surgery, to decrease the size of the Adam's apple, insert breast implants in some cases, change other features, and insert silicone implants in hips and buttocks. Some men present themselves in public as women but have not yet chosen to have surgery below the waist. These are sometimes referred to as she-males, since with breast implants and cosmetic surgery above the waist they appear female, but below the waist they are physically male. Some she-males work as showgirls in clubs that specialize in this kind of entertainment or as prostitutes in order to save up money needed for genital surgery. Certain men seek out the sexual services of she-males. Dr. Kusum, what do you know about gender identity disorder, GID? Pallavi, nothing. Dr. Kusum, there is general agreement that it first manifests itself as childhood GID. Because the symptoms of GID appear very early in childhood, some assume that the condition is biological in its origin, either genetic or hormonal, and therefore unchangeable. The boy, who is highly sensitive to maternal signals, perceives the mother's feelings of depression and anger. Because of his own insecurity, he is all the more threatened by his mother's anger or hostility, which he perceives as directed at him. His worry about the loss of his mother intensifies his conflict over his own anger, resulting in high levels of arousal or anxiety. When anxiety occurs at such a sensitive developmental period, the child may choose behaviors common to the other sex, because in his mind, these will make him more secure or more valued. Most heterosexual transvestites remain content to engage in cross-dressing while others desire SRS. According to research, that a man who can satisfy his urges by periodically cross-dressing in private or in the company of others, he probably will not seek surgery, while a man, whose primary fantasy is having a vulva, eventually will. Dr. Kusum, how much do you know about physical pain and psychological disorders associated with sex reassignment surgery, SRS? Pallavi, nothing. Dr. Kusum, one researcher writes, THSE who opt for surgery suffers the immense amount of physical pain that surgery entails. Generally, this fact is totally told. Anyone who has the slightest degree of medical knowledge knows that panectomies, mastectomies, hysterectomies, vaginoplasties, mammoplasties, and the like cannot be painless for those who undergo them. The suffering of persons who desire SRS cannot be denied. In many cases, it began in early childhood. Many have been victims of various forms of abuse or neglect and of peer or parental rejection. These persons are strongly desirous for acceptance and love. At the very least, health professionals should evaluate the role that strong anger toward oneself, with self-destructive impulses and intense anger toward others, depression, self-pity, childhood trauma, addiction to masturbation and fantasy, and envy, plays big role in the development of becoming a woman. Persons who desire SRS typically experience serious emotional conflicts, often complicated by sexual self-rejection and depression. Because many therapists are not skilled in uncovering and addressing these serious conflicts, SRS is put forward as the best available solution, if not the only solution. Some therapists too readily accept a patient's "I feel trapped in the wrong body" explanation and do not probe at all. Pallavi, I think we should stop now and let me digest the information. Please don't think I am going to change my idea of cancelling sex change, but I want to understand all above aspects so that I will be more comfortable afterwards. Dr. Kusum, I understand it. I am happy you want to consider all aspects of what lies ahead. When can you come next? Pallavi, if possible tomorrow same time. Dr. Kusum, it is fine, but please think for 2 days to understand. Ask me again for clarification. We will discuss more about transition after 2 days. Pallavi, sure. Session 2. Dr. Kusum, any doubt? Any more clarifications? Me, no. I referred some content on the subject written for non-medical and I am clear of what to expect. Dr. Kusum, today we will discuss effect of hormone on health and risks associated with it. Hormones are special chemicals responsible for male and female characteristics in male and female. While there is some health risks involved with hormone therapy, it can have positive and important effects on trans people's quality of life. Knowing what you can expect will help you work with your doctor to maximize the benefits and minimize the risks. It may also be a helpful resource for partners, family, and friends who are wondering how hormones work and what they do. How hormones work? Hormones are chemical messengers produced by one part of the body to tell cells in another part of the body how to function, when to grow, when to divide, and when to die. They regulate many functions, including growth, drive, hunger, thirst, digestion, metabolism, fat burning, and storage, blood sugar and cholesterol levels, and reproduction. Hormones regulate the development of characteristics, including organs that develop before we are born, genitals, ovaries, testicles, etc., and also the secondary characteristics that typically develop at puberty. Facial, body hair, bone growth, body growth, voice changes, etc. There are various types of medication that can be taken to change the levels of steroids in the body. Changing these levels will affect fat distribution, muscle mass, hair growth, and other features that are associated with and gender. For male to females, this can help make the body look and feel less masculine and more feminine, giving satisfaction to person taking treatment for transition. Please note that I am not going to disclose the exact name and dosage of hormones, medicines. Please always be under the observation of consultant. I will just explain its effect on you. Various kinds of medication can be used to change the levels of hormones in your body. Some work on the part of your brain that stimulates hormone production, some work on your testicles, which produce testosterone, and some work directly on the cells in your body that respond to hormones. Some of these medications are also hormones, and some are another type of chemical. Typically, male to female hormone therapy involves estrogen, medication to block testosterone, or a combination of the two. 1. Estrogen. Estrogen is the main hormone responsible for promoting female physical traits. It works directly on tissues in your body, e.g., makes chests develop, and also indirectly suppresses your testosterone. 2. Anti-androgens, also known as androgen blockers or androgen antagonists. Anti-androgen drugs work by blocking the effect of testosterone. This reduces male physical traits and has a mildly feminizing effect. 3. Progestogens. Doctors use progestogens to supplement estrogen if estrogen isn't working even at the maximum dose, or as a replacement for estrogen if there are concerns about estrogen side effects or health risks. or because they believe that progestogens help with nipple development in prescribing a particular medication and dosage, your doctor should consider your health, including any other medications you are taking. Every person is different in terms of how their body absorbs, processes, and responds to sex hormones. Some people have more changes than others. Changes happen more quickly for some people than others. Taking more hormones than the dose you were prescribed is not a good way to try to speed up changes. Taking more than your prescribed dose also greatly increases your health risks. You will need to stay on estrogen or another form of medication for the rest of your life to preserve bone strength. Dr. Kusum, now I will discuss what changes can you expect, and how soon. Benefits. Feminizing hormone therapy has important psychological benefits. Bringing the mind and body closer together eases gender dysphoria and can help trans people feel better about their bodies. People who have had gender dysphoria often describe being less anxious, less depressed, calmer, and happier when they start taking hormones. For some people, this psychological change happens as soon as they start taking hormones, and for others it happens as physical changes happen. The degree and rate of change depends on factors that are different for every person, including your age, the number of hormone receptors in your body, and how sensitive your body is to the medication. There is no way of knowing how your body will respond before you start hormones. Typical changes from estrogen vary from person to person. Average timeline effect of estrogen: 1 to 3 months after starting taking hormones. 1. Softening of skin starting estrogen. 2. Decrease in muscle mass and increase in body fat. 3. Redistribution of body fat to a more feminine pattern. 4. Decrease in S***drive. 5. Fewer instances of waking up with an erection or spontaneously having an erection. Estrogen affects the entire body. It's not possible to pick some changes and not others. Body and chest growth starts early but is usually gradual. Sometimes it can take 2 years or more for breasts to reach their maximum size. If breasts are not developed as per expectation, chest part implants will inserted by surgery. Most of the effects of hormones happen in the first 2 years. During this time, the doctor who prescribes your hormones will want to see you 1 month after starting or changing your dose, then 3 to 4 times in the next year, then every 6 months. Most of the effects of hormones happen in the first 2 years. At appointments in the first 2 years, your doctor will likely 1. Look at your facial, body hair and ask how fast your hair grows back after you remove it. 2. Measure your chest, hips, and testicles, and examine your body, chest development. 3. Ask about changes to your S***drive, erections, or other sexual changes. 4. Order a blood test to see what your hormone levels are. 5. Ask how you feel about the changes that have happened thus far. After 2 years have passed, you will likely just be asked if you notice any further changes from the hormones. Pallavi, are these changes permanent? Dr. Kusum, most of the changes brought on by feminizing hormone therapy are not permanent. If you stop taking the medication, most of the changes will reverse themselves. There are 2 types of changes that will be permanent: breast growth with nipple size increase and sterility. Pallavi, what won't change? Dr. Kusum, the list includes following. 1. Hormone therapy won't solve all body image problems. The point of hormone therapy is to feel more comfortable with your body by bringing physical characteristics closer to your internal sense of self. This relief can increase self-esteem and make you feel more confident and attractive. However, you will find that there are also attractiveness standards after hormone therapy, and you may not fit them. 2. Hormone therapy won't make you into somebody else. Whatever things you think of as your strengths and weaknesses will still be there. Hopefully, you will be happier, and that is good for anyone. Hormone therapy may help you to be more accepting of yourself. But if you are expecting that all your problems will pass away, and that everything is going to be easy emotionally and socially from here on in, you're probably going to be disappointed. This extends to mental health concerns as well. Trans people who were depressed because of gender dysphoria may find that taking hormones greatly alleviates their depression. However, if you have depression caused by biological factors, the stresses of transphobia or unresolved personal issues, you may still be depressed after you start hormones. Likewise, if you are having problems with drugs or alcohol, hormones will not necessarily get rid of those problems. 3. Hormone therapy won't provide you with a perfect community. Making physical changes is a way to bring who you are to the rest of the world so other people can see it. This process of self-emergence can be very liberating, but it does not guarantee that you will find acceptance or understanding. Being realistic about the likelihood that you will at times feel lonely and alone after you start taking hormones is part of emotionally preparing for hormone therapy. 4. Hormone therapy won't remove all male, masculine aspects of your body. Some physical characteristics aren't changed by hormone therapy, or are only slightly changed. This includes aspects of your body that develop before birth, penis, sex, chromosomes, etc., and also physical characteristics that developed from the increase in testosterone at puberty. Hormone therapy may make facial and body hair grow more slowly and be less noticeable, but hair will not go away completely. You will have to either use electrolysis or laser for permanent hair removal. Feminizing. Hormone therapy does not change voice pitch or speech patterns. Speech therapy can help change pitch and other aspects of speech associated with gender. Some male to females have surgery on their vocal cords or the surrounding cartilage to try to further raise voice pitch. Once your bones have stopped growing after puberty, feminizing hormone therapy won't change the size or shape of your bones. Facial feminizing surgery can be used to change the shape of the skull and facial features, and to reduce a prominent Adam's apple. There are no treatments you can take to reduce your height or the size of your hands, feet. Hormone therapy doesn't decrease the risks of HIV and sexually transmitted infections. Depending on how you have you may need to consider condoms, gloves, or other latex barriers. Pallavi, what are the possible side effects, risks of feminizing hormones? Dr. Kusum, the medical effects and safety of feminizing hormones are not fully understood. There may be long-term risks that are not yet known. Many of the known risks of feminizing hormones can be reduced by creating a hormone combination that is tailored to your specific situation. Prevention includes periodic blood tests to keep an eye on potentially risky conditions, and minimizing other health risks. Stopping smoking is the number one thing you can do to reduce your risk of blood clots and heart disease, and also make it possible